去年の秋だったかな。ちょうど夜中に一人でこの曲を聴いていて、ふと着物のことが頭に浮かんだ。なぜだろうって最初は思ったけど、聞けば聞くほど、その感覚がどこか正しい気がしてきた。藤井風の It's Alright。リリースされた時、タイトルの意味についていろんな声があった。英語のフレーズとして大丈夫問題ないという意味は誰でもわかる。でもそれだけじゃないんじゃないかって感じている人も多かった。注目したいのは L と R。日本語のカタカナ表記だとオールライトでひとまとめになってしまうけど、英語ではオールライトと書いてもオーライトと書いても微妙にニュアンスが違う。オールライトは確認するような感じ、すべてが正しい状態を指す言葉。オーライトはもっと感情的で受け入れる、手放す、そういう人間的な揺れが含まれている。風さんがあえてオーライトという一語にしたこと。そこには単なるスペルの選択以上の何かがあると思う。そして MV に登場する着物。風さんが着物を選ぶとき、それがパフォーマンスのための衣装ではないことは、彼の言葉の端々からも伝わってくる。着物はもともと左前と右前に意味がある。亡くなった人には左前で着せる。生きている人には右前。L と R、左と右。それが偶然この曲のタイトルと重なるかどうかはわからない。でも重なって見える。風さんは岡山出身で、幼い頃から音楽と日本の文化が身近にあった。着物への親しみは飾りではなく、生き方の一部として育ってきたものだと感じる。It's Alright の歌詞の中には、手放すこと、去っていくもの、残るもの、そういったものへの静かな眼差しがある。悲しみを否定するわけでも、強がるわけでもない。ただ、それでいいというような、L と R が区別される言語の中で、この曲のタイトルはどちらの L を、どちらの R を選んでいるのか。そこまで考えるのは深読みかもしれない。でも風さんの音楽はいつもそういう深読みを誘う何かを持っている。着物の左右、生と死、手放しと受容。曲と映像と言葉が一つの答えを示すのではなく、問いを置いていく。それが藤井風という人の表現の仕方なのかもしれない、とぼんやり思いながら、あの夜の自分はまだ曲を流していた。少し話が変わるけど、これは自分の話でもある気がして。
There is this strange thing that happens when a song finds you in a quiet room at the wrong time of night. You're not ready for it, you haven't prepared any emotional distance, and so it just gets in. That's how It's Alright arrived me, not through a playlist or a recommendation, just there, suddenly in the quiet. And I remember sitting with it and thinking, why does this feel like something I need to be careful with? I've been spending a lot of time lately thinking about what it means to let something I need to be careful with. I've been spending a lot of time lately thinking about what it means to let something go gracefully, not in a dramatic way, not in a way people talk about it in self help language, where there is always a lesson and a turning point and a cleaner version of yourself waiting on the other side. I mean the quieter version, the kind where you're not sure you have let go at all, but you stop holding quite so tightly and slowly something shifts. Fujikaze's music lives in that space. He doesn't resolve things neatly. He doesn't tell you it's going to be okay in a way that requires you to believe him. He just sits with the feeling, and somehow that's more comforting than being told everything is fine. In the world, all right, not all right, but all right, one word is doing something specific. When I started thinking about it, I kept coming back to how that spelling carries a different weight. All right is a verdict, a confirmation, everything is accounted for and in order. All right is something else. It's the word you say when you have been asked, how are you? And you're not entirely sure, but you mean it anyway. It's acceptance without closure. It's the inhale before you stop explaining. And in Japanese, you lose that distinction completely. The sounds collapse together. L and R are the same gesture in the mouth. So the very thing the title is doing in English, holding two meanings in one breath, disappears in translation. which makes me wonder whether the song is partly about that, about what gets lost when we move between languages, between versions of ourselves, between the person we were and the one we're becoming. The kimono in the music video stayed with me longer than I expected. I know there is a tradition around which side faces which. The way the left and right overlap carries meaning that is specific and serious in Japanese culture. Left over right is for the living, right over left is for those who have passed. And I don't know whether Fujikaze was thinking consciously about that while making the video. I don't want to claim he was, but I know that he is someone who thinks carefully, someone who grew up in a world where these details carry weight even when they go unspoken. There is something I find genuinely moving about an artist who creates layers they don't explain, who trusts the audience to find what they need inside the work. The kind of restraint is rare. It's also, I think, a form of respect. He's not telling you what to feel, he's making room for you to feel whatever is already there. I have noticed that the song of this that hit me the hardest are the ones where the surface is calm, when nothing is raised or urgent, and then something underneath it shifts, and suddenly you are aware that the whole thing was moving the entire time, just slowly, just quietly, and you missed it until you didn't. That's what It's Alright does. It sounds like reassurance. It sounds like the thing someone says when they want you to feel okay. But if you stay inside it, and I mean really stay, not just let it play in the background, it starts to feel more like a question. Like maybe the speaker is asking themselves, maybe nobody is certain, maybe it's alright is the thing. You say not because you know it's true, but because you're choosing to believe it. And choosing to believe something even when the audience is uncertain is its own kind of courage. Here's what I keep coming back to. Personally, I think a lot of us walk around with feelings we haven't named yet. Things that are neither grief nor gratitude, but somewhere between the two. And music like this does not name those feelings for you. It just makes you aware that the feeling exists, that you're not alone in having something unnamed living somewhere in you. The image of him in the kimono, the specific way he moves the left and right, there is a gentleness to it that I find hard to articulate. It does not perform sorrow, it doesn't perform peace, it just holds both. The way a person actually does when they are not putting on a show. I think what makes Fujikaze different, and I say this carefully because I don't want to overstate it, is that his vulnerability never feels strategic. A lot of artists have learned that vulnerability is appealing. It builds connection. It makes an audience. Vulnerability is appealing. It builds connection. A lot of artists have learned it. It makes an audience feel closer, but when vulnerability is learned, you can feel the mechanism underneath it. And maybe that's what the Camino is too, not a costume, not an aesthetic choice made to look interesting. I don't have a conclusion for this one. I don't think the song wants one. I think it wants you to sit in the space between knowing and not knowing and be okay there. Or all right, I suppose, just all right, and maybe that's enough. That was my opinion about this video. If you have an other opinion and thoughts, you can share it with me. Kindly do let me know in the comments. Subscribe our channel and like this video for future updates and news. Thank you so much for watching my video.